So Peter is fishing, and Jesus in his resurrected form is standing on the beach. But Peter has drifted so far from his ultimate purpose, he didn't even recognize Jesus in his resurrected form. Sometimes we drift so far from our destiny, and we don't posture ourselves enough that we don't even recognize the purpose in front of us. We can't even see that it's even God. So all we do is just do what we always did. Peter went back to the old, not the new. The new was the kingdom, but he didn't go down like he liked it, so he went back to the old. And that, well, the old meaning his vocation was fishing. He went back to doing what he always did. And that's what most people do. When the new thing gets a little rough, they go back to doing what they always did that never worked for them and they didn't like and was bored with anyway, but they got to do it because they know how to do it well. So he's fishing, and Jesus says, have you caught any fish? And Peter still doesn't know who it is. And he said, no, we have toiled all night and caught nothing. Jesus said, cast your net on the other side. Do just history on the fishing boat, little Josephus, the historian of the first century. You'll find out that those fishing boats were no more than 36 inches, like 24 to 36 inches wide, like from here to this piece here. So the other side of the boat was just a couple of feet away. Peter obeyed that, walked 3 steps like this, and threw his net on the other side, repostured himself. Now, he had fished all night long and caught nothing in the posture that he was in. But from a word from Jesus, he turns 3 feet and repostures himself and catches a net full of fish, 153, that breaks the net that is loaded with fish instantly. And he realizes something's going on, and he goes, my Lord, and he jumps into the water, and he swims to Jesus. What would have happened if he said, well, I've been fishing here. It's a picture of the church. I mean, he's fishing off the boat all night long. Why was he fishing off that side of the boat? Most theologians say because that's where he used to catch a lot of fish. Have you ever been to a used to could ministry or a used to could church? Have you ever had a used to could Christianity? Have you ever had a used to could ministry or used to could give, and you're still trying to make it used to could? And now you're writing a book called I Used to Could. So they said it was probably the familiar side of the boat. Jesus said, throw it on the unfamiliar side. I don't care how much stuff you've caught there. I've shifted the fish. They're on the other side now. There's something new. I've moved the cheese on the church. Because God knows something you don't know. He did that. He catches a net full of fish. That enables him to recognize it's Jesus. He swims shore, repents. Jesus forgives him. He becomes the premier apostle. The New Testament headship of apostleship with he and Paul in the New Testament. 2,000 years later, you and I are reading and operating in doctrine founded on the foundation of this apostle who had the wherewithal to posture when Jesus said, reposture.